training, implementation, follow-up, outputs, review, meeting, and it continues the project cycle. No investment, only management of available resources for income generation, HRM needs, fulfillments, or whether it is required. We plan, we strategy, but it hardly matters whether it is being implemented with the same person or someone else because the ultimate decision of the person determines the final fate of the discussion, whether it is being commenced for agreement or not. Team category like marketing team, technical services team, different proposals for marketing technical team, and marketing means promotion and company will have to be structured. Project documentation files, demonstration file have to be designed. Meeting begins, then there will be three type of team: marketing, any promotion team, technical for marketing or promotion management, and PRO, personal relationship officers. Role of PROs will be like maintain the relationship with customers or beneficiaries. Will try to generate need of electronic gadgets among customers and use the marketing strategy and direct the marketing staffs to generate the demand. Marketing manager will be working in collaboration of personal relationship officers and marketing team. Personal relationship officer will provide the feedback to marketing manager. Marketing manager will be responsible to avail cheap and best quality products at lesser than retail price direct to the customer. With personal relationship officers or marketing team and through marketing staffs, like he has to manage that the customer understand it's like the example of currently available one hardware device should be used for a reputed brand or software utilizations kind of thing. This is the process how the planning continues. In due course of time person may change, potential stakeholders may change, but your process documentation will facilitate you to proper implement the project. Start to improve and practice writing. Note at any cost, PRO has to satisfy the customer who has complained about the company regarding other marketing or technical services, and marketing or technical persons will have to bear the loss. And proportionate benefit will also be distributed to them in due process of time. This is process documentation that how this operation could be operated. Marketing process, direct marketing, then how to home to home, company to company, product informations or services informations. For example, all computer courses through our brand, all event courses. This is a formula: a plus b k whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square is applied. This is an example like all computer courses through one brand's. Note brand promotion, franchisee for our brand, hardware solution, software solution, website development, software development, license, software distribution of major companies. Fill the on the wheel, technical hostel, which all technical facilities. Some with a self counseling to recruit self people, school development, organization development, human resource like one center manager, account manager, faculty members, inquiry person, students, DCA, BTech, hardware, BCA, other kind of courses which could be provided with support of United Nations technical resources. Because if eminent persons and honorable excellencies of the world are expressing their perspectives, certainly there are potential for its classification and customization into different kind of courses that could be imparted at different universities and colleges with due approval and grants for funding for course commencements, for awarding of the students or interested intellectuals across the globe through United Nations universities and allied partners from national grant commissions, university grant commissions, national accreditation councils, and other organizations. About BTP, about skill development corporations, about AICTG, how it could be impaneled with different stakeholders and service providers and regulatory bodies. About context, BST, Megasoft, NIMATS, almost all indirect or indirect can be contacted in centers whenever required financial distribution, human resource, CEO, center head, faculty, students, like note individual to resignation will be created under placement cell, job training, then human resources. Human resources will do recruitment and training to marketing technical PRO team. Team for marketing PRO, interview, U team, attitude matters. Human resource, marketing director, managing director, what will be the role of different kind of humans that job designing is required. Like HR 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, how will they will perform their duties. Team for technical support, human resource management, ask, then call attendance, payments, technical manager, payment based, peon, payment based, technical services, training, faculties training, technical course plan, book development, then staff's training, hardware selection, software selection, hardware development, product development, promotions, licensing softwares, sales marketing, financial distribution, sales and marketing incentives, technical and official staffs, basic salary and incentives. The process continues. Then incentives or basic salary, there are certain risks of employment also that need to be curtailed. Note, basic salary is valid for first 1 month and will be continued after achievements given target. If not, then not continue. Promotion period, how it is being regulated. Note, sales and marketing team will be the participants of on-job training. Thus, there is no need of basic salary because they will get the incentives, human resources, operations, how their employability could be regularized, like Shiksha through organization with certificate at nominal cost. Training marketing executives will be hired primarily from the business schools as a training, and normal fee will also be charged for training. The training will be targeted and it will be target based. Grading will be provided as per target achievements. Principle, deal on every individual unit. Human resource will get royalty of 10% business volume generated as well as their honorarium. Financial distribution chart for promotion of his products of sales and marketing to HR need to be developed, like course sell, course करना है इतना percent, on average 15% of course fee will be given to the person whoever is promoting the course. Franchisee on average 20% will be given to the center manager where the program has been commenced. Hardware solution on average 10%, website development on booking and server management 20%, software development 15%, license software distribution of major companies 5%, food on the wheel 10%, like for fooding expenditures for participants and resource persons, technical hostel with all technical facilities 5% of business volume, Samvida 15% of total revenue, like service cost 10% to 20% is given to the implementing agencies. Then school development, adaptation, organization development. Target group like businessmen for hardware services, doctors, housewives, BCA, MCA, BTech students, institutions, other kind of students from different universities, how their inclusion could be ensured for sustainable development 2030 goals. Project on education, which can be forwarded to government for fund allocation, schools, institutions, priorities of Shiksha, to Softtech about recruitment for marketing, about marketing plan, detailed description, how to promote different products, how much people you are going to recruit with their background details, what type of details your staffs will have while they will be in market, what they will broadcast in the market or media, how you will be able to generate the call and revenue through these marketing, complete structure view of organization, product selling strategies, and financial management. Note, list, contact, invite, show the plan, join, training, job. In this manner, it continues. There are other issues, like I had a meeting at NIMATS with Mr. Rahman. Issue like one day workshop on stress management for technical staffs and students, a structure introduction, workshop, presentation, value, closure. In this manner, the process continues. There are other meetings also, like meeting with Nonits of Tech, background of Tech technology, founded at Patna, registered on 2008, founder introduction profile, answer objectives, selection of work, sector of work, education, technology, meeting with Mr. Ejhar, founder, chairman, Spectrum, academic manager, Manav Education Welfare Society, also Bhum Lakshya, bylaws, aims, objective, education, how to manage and run different schools, colleges, religious classrooms, adult education, women education, Anganwadi, etc. Other persons you can discuss. This is an example. To aware the society against different evils such as dowry, child labor, population control, child marriage, sex discriminations, and other social issues. To provide run small industries such as candle making, agriculture based and biotechnology based to support and guide sustainable and suitable projects of different NGOs as a funding agency. Target group 13 year and beyond students and parents from government and private organizations. Shiksha Schools Rural Foundation, private donations, local NGO support, aims and objectives of implementation, self-dependent auditing will be given, will make project leaders and guide them to implement project in better way, will promote technical and HR assistance to school NGOs and companies, and we will be providing them such kind of support for capacity building. Societies, NGOs, trust, understanding NGOs are under MPs undertaking like for member of parliament, rural development program like Sansad Adarsh Gram Yojana or other kind of government initiatives for funding of different kind of social interventions for serving the humanitarian society. 3 year back audit report, annual report, Delhi government registered world level, then fund from foreign donor agency to get direct fund from government to distribute to local, apply to secretariat, auditing 3 year back, publishment better is outside Bihar or wherever it could be implemented to get fund donation, franchisee, attitude, skill, talent, team, how to organize people. You write and certain times will make you expert of your profession for oration or inscription. To make a team of talented HR, audit, adult women education, sensors, 35 to 40 parameters, then survey, fund matters, 50% stamp paper, 50 rupees stamp paper, 50, 150, challan office photo with board, president, secretary, treasurer with the members, photo and sign profile, residential proof, 3 years, president, secretary, then your what we can say, treasurer, residential proof of office, 3 xerox of bylaws, other kind of envelopes, stamps according to the bylaws, and what we can say dispatched weight, how to get IPR, copyrights, intellectual property rights, other aspects also like meeting with whom you are discussing for what purpose. Like if you are counseling a person about certain aspects, there will be certain aims and objective to teach people about cancer control, to aware people about HIV/AIDS and preventive methods, help victim to follow or other disasters, control of child labor, better implementation of government projects, to avail financial support to poor students, parent-teacher meeting and counseling, and parents initiating parents on prize distribution ceremony to institutions. Caretaker must be fined like they will be happy and what we can say safe, healthy. Parents and guardians must be like student supportive. Never demoralize your child in front of other. Then target groups, directors, principals, head of the departments, teaching and non-teaching staffs, all of the students of the colleges, schools, and guardians from government and private schools comes under the ambit of the beneficiaries of the United Nations and programs of the member nations of the respective excellencies of the governments. And honorable excellencies should better serve the target beneficiaries with due support from the protocols. How to do, need to learn, how to teach about money. If you will work for 8 hours, then what will not survey over psychology of professionals is also required. Note, registration of NGO, association with different social workers of different projects, list of person who know you or you know them, like name, about your institutions, about different kind of associations where you worked, about different kind of organizations. You can enlist, and resource mapping will facilitate you to better interact, engage, and include persons with skills efficacy after proper training for implementation of the projects related with humanitarian welfare. Like there are other projects, e-assistance and coordination center. It was discussed VAT, income tax, project report, accounting, business and planning, ETS, ETC assistance, coordination with bankers, business owners, generating and teaching the need of chartered accountants, expand like how much time will be required for interventions. This is a tentative budget which you can discuss with your partners and impanel vendors to whom you are discussing for which kind of projects, like making write up of the project, how it will be implemented. For example, like chartered accountants can help various government departments, registration of societies, NGOs, registration of companies, bank funds, loans, deposits, income and tax deposits, sales tax deposit, other kind of training and development programs, target groups, service usage, resident development, direction, urban development department, Panchayati Raj department, education department, health department, and other organizations, rural development. You plan where your program could be implemented. About service users, businessman, like any businessman, minimum turnover required to attach with chartered accountants. They are required to facilitate for auditing only by the chartered accountants as provided by income tax acts. If they are not complying with this provision, then certain penalties are imposed upon them, like number of penalties per day, how it will be continued. Then project planning, suppose you are targeting to facilitate 1200 business owners of the area in a month. You should plan that how it could be achieved. You can divide 1200 by 30. What will be 40? You have to contact 40% per day. This will be the target of the what we can say public relations officers. And in this manner, this continues to cover the area and to whom to contact. All of the registered with sales tax departments, they are not submitting the quarterly returns. They need to become like guided. They are not paying the sales tax which they are collecting or supposed to be collecting. They need to be counseled about these things. Other things like challenges, show the strength, 400 members, 500 members, how many people are working with you, to guide them, to help them, to serve them. About module, obedience of the modules and manuals, execution of the programs, need to complete a pilot project which need to be financed and need to be what we can say considered for review and quality improvement. We'll have to make budget also, action plan also. Write up will be provided by sir, whoever is leading the project manager, marketing team, CROs, customer relationship officers, college students, ICOM, BCom for local colleges. They will do as a project training. They will be provided a certificate like your plan, your strategy, how you are helping and planning to involve peoples for proper rollout of your projects. Note, they will get practical exposure of working under the guidance of chartered accountants. If they are showing result in a positive manner, then their energy and every possibilities to get a later job anywhere in the world, including that local area from where they belongs, according to the regulations of reasonable restrictions by their respective member nations. Like to interact and select students where it will be imparted. Then other aspects are discussed, and you discuss to come at certain resolution for proper rollout of your suggested program of activities. And there are certain technical know-hows of every kind of sector where you want to intervene that need to be calibrated with standard operation protocols, quality management system as provided with international standardization organizations or Quality Council of India. Then you may find that you will have to get details of a structure of different types of business organization, their working designations, role and responsibilities, and all working members, a study of business structure or social service organizations also. You write it, you practice, like successful business of different concerns, sales or services. Before going to the client, we must have a meeting with Deputy Commissioner of Commercial Taxes agenda. It is related with sales and service tax or accounting services. Agenda will have to ask for their cooperative and our strategy. Informal letter will have to ask for authority letter. And it continues like cost to the company, how much expenditure will be required to bear the expenditure of the persons working with you. One of the agenda is to educate the registered dealers for better compliance management and provisions of the VAT, like filing of return, quarterly returns, and payment of taxes, maintenance of books of accounts, about seniors and about their guest as a chief guest. Conclusion: we will start the project after date and time you set, but it may vary as per your planning, as per your interest. Then you may have other kind of meetings. I will share in future also about these things which will help you to strategically plan your days on day-to-day basis. Thank you.